All right, let's talk about an idea from Denzel Washington that could honestly change your life. It completely flips our whole understanding of failure on its head. It's called falling forward, and it is powerful stuff.
You've heard this a million times, right? Everyone asks it. So what's your plan B? It's the advice we all get. Have a backup. Have something to fall back on. And look, it sounds smart, it sounds safe. But what if that safety net is the very thing holding you back?
And that's the big question here, isn't it? The idea that the very thing we build to protect ourselves, that plan B, is what's stopping us from ever really taking off in the first place. It's a wild thought, but let's unpack it.
So yeah, let's call it what it is, the safety net trap. Our brains are hardwired to look for safety, which is why this is so easy to fall for. But when you're always thinking about what you can fall back on, you might just end up living that fallback life. You know, the one that's fine. It's safe, but it's not the one you dream about. It just waters down your focus.
Okay, look at this. This chart just lays it all out perfectly. On one side, you've got the falling back mindset. It's all about playing defense, avoiding risk, keeping your passion in check. But then look at the other side, the falling forward mindset. It's all about embracing risk, going after your passion, full throttle, and using failure, get this, as fuel. And this is where Denzel Washington's big idea really clicks into place. It's not about trying to avoid the fall because, spoiler alert, you're gonna fall. It's about choosing the direction you fall in. It's about totally changing how you see failure itself.
So what does it actually mean to fall forward? Well, it means you stop seeing failure as a brick wall and start seeing it as a stepping stone. It's not just something that happens, it's an inevitable, even crucial part of the journey. In fact, it is progress.
And you know, nobody says it better than the man himself. This isn't about being reckless. It's about charging ahead with your eyes wide open. So even when you trip, you're learning, you're seeing what's coming, and you're still moving forward.
Okay, this all sounds amazing, right? But how do you actually do it? Well, the very first step, the foundation for everything else, is to completely rewire how you think about risk and failure. You have to stop treating them like the enemy.
You've got to understand this. Risk isn't a bug in the system. It's a feature of a life well lived. If you're not taking risks, you're not even trying. You're just settling. I mean, think about it. Every single amazing thing ever accomplished started with someone taking a chance. Let me just put a number up here. 2,600. What do you think that is? It's not a good number. In fact, it's a world record for failure. That's how many times the baseball legend's Reggie Jackson struck out.
But here's the thing. Nobody calls him the king of strikeouts, do they? No, we call him Mr. October because of the epic home runs he hit when it mattered most. All those strikeouts, they were the price he paid for swinging for the fences every single time. No risk, no glory.
Okay, here's another number for you. 1,000. That's how many times Thomas Edison's experiments blew up in his face before he finally got the light bulb right. 1,000 times he failed.
And that is the whole point. Edison didn't see 1,000 failures, he saw 1,000 steps. He found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. Every single failure was just part of the process. It's not the opposite of success, it's a part of it.
So, changing your mindset is huge. But what about the moment it actually happens? What do you do when you fall flat on your face, when it really hurts? The answer is so simple, but man, it is not easy. You just have to persist.
Denzel gives this beautifully simple roadmap. First, just accept it. You are going to lose, you are going to be embarrassed, you are definitely going to suck at something new. Those are givens. The only part that you control, the only part that matters, is step 4. What do you do next? You get back up and you get ready for the next shot.
And that's where consistency is everything. Denzel has this great analogy. If you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. It just means you got to keep showing up. Persistence isn't some big heroic act. It's the quiet discipline of doing it again and again and again. This quote basically sums up the entire philosophy. It's so simple, so true. If you want something different out of life, you can't just keep doing the same safe things. You have to push yourself, you have to risk, and you have to be willing to do something you've never done before.
Now we get to maybe the most motivating and honestly a little haunting part of this whole idea. It's a metaphor about the real price we pay for playing it too safe.
Just take a second and really picture this. You're at the very end of your life, and you're looking back on everything you did and everything you didn't. Denzel talks about these ghosts standing around your bed. They're the ghosts of your unfulfilled potential. The ghosts of the ideas you had but never tried, the talents you were given but never used.
and they're angry. They're angry because you're taking them to the grave with you. That's the real cost of never falling forward. It's a life haunted by what could have been.
So, I'll leave you with the one question that this whole philosophy forces us to ask ourselves. Forget the safety nets. Forget plan B for just a minute. Look at the gifts you have, your talents, your passions, your time, your ideas. What are you doing with them right now, today, to make sure you don't feed those ghosts? The only way to find out is to take a leap and be willing to fall forward.